Hey folks, I'm back. Sorry I'm starting a bit late today. And in fact, I have very little time. I only have like 35 minutes today. So that's going to be a challenge to try to get a full song composed, arranged, produced, mixed in 35 minutes. How does that sound? Um, because I had to take my wife to work today and I had to set up stuff for my daughter's birthday party tomorrow. She just turned 7. The party is a few days after her actual birthday. And I have a bass student coming in, Nikki Lee, in 35 minutes. So that sets quite a limitation, a time limitation. I love limitations. So we're going to start with a template today so that my drum tracks all load up. And the way I'm going to do it is with layered improvisation, but a mindful kind of layered improvisation. So, layered improv live. 24-bit, 48 kilohertz, location correct, create the session. And, uh-oh, no, that didn't open with the template. Hold on, let's close this session. Quit Pro Tools. Oh no, I don't need to quit Pro Tools. All right, I just needed to close the session. That's okay, we'll do it again. See, can't waste time like that. But such is life sometimes. When we're in a hurry, we make more mistakes because we get anxious. So first thing is I just ran up from parking my car. So I'm even kind of like, I'm a little agitated. Let's just relax, meditate a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to choose create from template, right? And we're going to name this um, layered improv live. It's going to ask me if I want to replace the previous session, and I will indeed. Oh, no, it doesn't give me that option. It says to choose a different name. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just put the live before, and we know that the other one we'll just throw out. Okay, create. And as you see, it already loads up with kick, snare, overheads, toms, and back overheads. A sub for a drum reverb, sub for drum for the complete drums. Click track, which I don't think I'll use today. I like to do things as organically as possible, especially in this day and age of everything being so automated and mechanical. I like to go against the stream. So we're going to start with some drums. I just have to make sure my phantom power is on for all those microphones. Levels look like they are where they should be. So the drums are already all mic'd up, ready to go. I wish I could have warmed up a bit. Maybe I will a tiny bit right before recording. So, all right. So I'm just gonna turn on my wireless transmitter for the headphones. The headphones are there with the receiver. I'm gonna hit record and I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna improvise a drum track, but kind of imagining a song. So I'm gonna try to structure my improvisation with like intro, A section, bass, B section, A section again, B section again, C section, B section to end, and then an outro, some kind of turnaround. I don't know. That's an example of what might occur, but we'll see what happens. And then on top of that drum track, I'm going to do bass, drums, and keys. Probably going to be something funky, disco-y, something like that. Maybe samba funky. We'll see what comes out. And that's going to be fun. I like to do this kind of thing, this kind of challenge. Let's see how much of a complete song I can do in just, well, 30 minutes now, actually. 32 minutes. So let's go. I'll hit record and walk over there. Right. Stop. Let's see. Let's see if everything recorded all right. Oh, looks like one of my overhead mics. It's a little loud. Overhead left. Right, but did it distort? Oh, yeah, looks like it's a little flat. The wave's a little flat there. But you know what? I'm going to cheat and just bring that down a tiny bit. What input is that? Over at right is input 4. Yeah, that looks it's like it's a tiny bit loud there. All right, let's listen to it. Maybe it didn't audibly distort. Hi, Louis the Muggle. Kinkas, thank you for Agua Cristalina. Hey, thank you, Hook. I'm glad you liked the song. This is no one. You are good. Notice me, notice me. I'm noticing you now. Hi, Emanuele Ferraroto. Welcome. Stage name is Hook. Okay, Hook. Nice to know that you have a single called Perfect Mate. And welcome to the stream. Let's hear what these drums are sounding like. The kick okay? Yeah, and looks like the only thing that nearly clipped is my right overhead channel. Everything sounds okay. Yeah, the drums sound good. I'm gonna try to set the overhead volume so that the snare is more or less at an even volume between both channels. That's whenever there's a snare hit. So, let's solo these. Cool. Snare sounds centered there. We'll solo these two as well. Okay, snare sounds centered. And here's the snare track. Sounds good. Kick drum sounds a little boomy. Let's open the floor tom. Yeah, looks like the microphone's a little farther away from the head than I like it. But overall, if you add the overheads, it's not sounding bad. Let's add a reverb. Quickly here, we have no time. Yeah, I already wasted 5 minutes doing a drum take. Reverb, vintage Valhalla. We'll make the decay shorter and send a little bit of snare, a little bit of overheads into that reverb. And then we'll add a compressor to the what I have for compressor that I like. Fairchild CLA 76. I like that one. Oh, already sounds good. Didn't even have to tweak it. Good. Now we want a little less of that reverb there. I can just bring down the reverb track in this case. This is sounding nice. Let's bring up the volume a tiny bit. Okay, let's grab the bass and see what comes. I have my fretless here behind me, but I think this is a case for a fretted bass. I'm gonna get the Ibanez headless and tune it up. This bad boy up. Hey. How long is this? Is this long enough to be a song? Let's see. I think it's a short song, which is okay considering the circumstances. It starts here. I'm going to use slip mode exclusively today because there's no grid. I'm not using any kind of metronome. And I'm probably fluctuating a bit. So even if we were to try to measure it and conform it, it won't fit. Because I'm a human being, not a machine. There we go. Let's cut it and shuffle. So tune the bass up. Right, in tune. Now I think I'm gonna try using my new preamp here. Just got this pedal from the GHS. It's a Colorbox V2, which is supposed to be like a classic Neve style preamplifier with EQ. So let's just get a nice line sound out of this bass. We just need to plug in the power. There it goes. And the input is number 3 here. Oh, I'm getting all tangled up in all sorts of cables here today. Hold on. There we go, that's better. I don't feel like I'm tied up anymore. Already I like how it sounds. Maybe a little more gain. Just distorting a bit. Master volume down. Less highs. Wait, let me first see what my onboard preamp is doing here. I can add a little bass on the bass itself. Now, yeah, this is definitely distorting on the pre. So we need to step down the gain here and bring up the master. All right. Sounding pretty good. The video digital recording, nothing is set in stone, and one can bend and change and mangle just about everything. That's true. Hook, you're saying I'm the best producer. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Now we have to quickly come up with a cool bass line to fit this. So first let's open a bass track on Pro Tools here. That's going to be after sub drums. So bass. Still sick, folks. Sorry about that. We want to activate low latency monitoring. Set the input to A.3. A.3. Record enable the track. I'm going to bring down the sub drums a little bit so I can hear more of that bass. It's still clipping a bit. I'm going to turn down the pre a little more. Oh, maybe my battery. Oh, no, it's clipping in the interface there. Huh. It's clipping quite a bit. I'm gonna turn on the pad here on the still distorting. Interesting. If I turn off the pedal and turn down the preamp. Maybe I'll use the bass in passive mode. Right. A little more bass. A little more mid. Right, I want to hear this a little louder in my headphones. There we go. Alright, I think that sounds good enough. For now, I can fix anything else in the mix. Add compression and more EQ if I want to, or an amp sim. Alright, let's see what I can come up with quickly. Hey Hook, I'm from Mexico. I'm not gonna chat too much, folks, today because I have very limited time. I'm actually from Brazil. I live in Mexico. Okay, that's cool. I can execute that better though. And I need to hear the bass more. So I'm going to turn down the drums a bit. Okay, We don't have the luxury to do many takes, so we're just gonna listen and fix little things. And hopefully we'll still have time. We have 10 minutes. That's not a lot. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Right, I'm gonna right off the bat put in a couple of plugins. So I like the Max Bass. No, not the Max Bass. The Renaissance Bass. That gives it a little more oomph. And then we're also gonna want a compressor. So dynamics. Our Renaissance Axe. That one is really like optimized for guitar type instruments. Hey Hook, check out my website, quincasmoreira.com. So it's the, my channel name and a .com. And there's a contact form there, so you can write to me there if you want to contact me outside of here. Right, let's check out this bass and fix little things about it, kind of understand what I'm doing, and hopefully be able to come up with a guitar line. All right, right off the bat, the first bass hit, a little early. So we're gonna fix that. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of the bar lines here because we don't have bars. This is free, no grid. This note, we need a stronger dong, whatever that note is, an A, I think. This is a good one right here. I'm gonna paste it right here and stretch it to the next note. Quick crossfade to get rid of clicks. Now I do like the cymbal hit there at a different spot than where I played the bass note. Let's see if it sounds cool if I move that to here. And I'll just copy this little ghost note here so it's not empty space over there. The fades, get rid of the clicks. I mean, I could do these fades later, but we don't have time today, so we have to do things as we see them. All right, crossfade here. We want this crossfade to be like equal power. There you go. So we don't notice it. Want the note to end with that tom hit there. here, tengo, right? I'm gonna copy this right where the drums do a hit. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe make it a little bit longer. I don't know about this. Okay, I anticipate the bass here, but I don't do it on the drums, so let's match that. Let's get closer view. Here we go. And what do we have here? Right, so that it's nice for the bass to match the phrases the drums are doing. Crossfades everywhere. Dun, dun. So we want this to happen over here. Ding. See? Yeah. See? When the drums anticipate, the bass has to do it too. Yeah, there it goes. Good dinner. Oh, it's not dinner here. It's about to be lunchtime. Oh, hold on. My student is asking for me to let her in the condominium. So I have to go to the gate guard app. Where is it? What happened to it? Gate guard. Oh, Wi-Fi. Oh no, I'm wasting time. I need to connect. Where's my internet connection? Here we go. You guys still there? Am I still streaming? It seems to. Okay, here we go. And let me just send this to her so she can get in. Messenger. Where's Messenger? I'm just gonna copy it. Copy message. Oh, she's been calling me for the last 20 minutes and I didn't have internet. Oh, well, the good news about that is that she's a little late then, 'cause she's still ordering an Uber. It looks like she's going to be about half an hour late. So that gives me a little more time. Instead of a half an hour song, it'll be like an hour to do the song. It's already one. I would have had to stop now. Hmm. I can't tell if I'm still online, folks. Am I? Let me see. I'm gonna go to YouTube here and check. View your channel live. Online, folks. Yeah, I'm still live. Am I? Cool. Okay. Alrighty then. So who's here with me? Say hi on the chat. Okay, so I just added amp sim, the Sans amp, old plugin, another one of those that I've used for 25 years. So here's right. We need to punctuate that drum hit right here. So I'm just gonna copy that first note. Boom. Okay, let's see how it goes from there. Well, there's like to get that. Let's get this digga. This might fit here. Yeah, it works. Okay, now this needs to match as well. It's a little late, right? We want this one to, we're gonna cut it like here. And see. If I had more time, I would learn and re-record stuff, but I think I'm quicker editing. Dum, dum. Actually, we want that boom to be here. So maybe we just double it. We'll grab a copy of that note, put it right here. Dum, dum, dum. Or what if I leave that empty right there? Or maybe let's make it a shorty right here, just not to, so we don't leave that drum hit totally alone. a little bit sooner here. Open up this note so it lasts longer. Don't, dong, 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 dong. All right. Surprisingly, that all went very well. Even though I was talking to my daughter, I don't know if she all saw that my little one came in. Mm, as I was recording my drums. Let's match the last note. Yeah, I think this one has to come here. Dun, dun, dun. And this one right there. And see what that sounds like. Ding, dun, dun. Yep, kind of matches. Just make sure that it's closely matching. Yeah, close enough, I think. So we'll do the crossfades. Okay. All right, let's listen to the whole drum track again. Make sure it's nice and tight, and we'll move on to guitar. I think this is a little off here. Yeah, see, this bass note is late. Let's move it. Even this one seems to be a little bit late too. Oh, wait, but we moved the whole thing. We need to cut it somewhere. Although it seems like a lot of this is a little bit late, like I'm a little behind. But anyway, let's. Yeah. This is already like. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm going to use the smart tool. See, I learned Pro Tools before there was a smart tool, and I just got used to switching tools. But it's nice to use the smart tool because you can have fade, you have the trimmer. You just have to be more careful because the tool changes based on its position relative to the region. Went to halftime here. Maybe this dun dun dun. Maybe I can use this tactagon somehow over here. Match it to the beat. Tactagon. Right? Something like that. So it's not all alone. There's a crossfade tool, there's a trimmer tool, selector tool, grabber tool. All of the tools are available in the multi-tool here. I just have to be careful where. This feels a little floppy, a little sloppy. Let's match this better. Yeah, that's a little better. Again, I played without warming up and with no metronome. So this is going to be a little sloppy anyway. I think all of this is a little late. That's better. So fade, 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 fade. This note is late. I think that's okay. This is a little late as well. Let's grab this one right here. Move it. Let's zoom in. Oh, now it's early. There you go. That sounds better. Okay, fades all around. Are you streaming more? PIB asks. Hello, PIB. I am. I'm trying to stream every day now, actually. The thing is, I don't have any commissions at the moment. Which means two things. One, I have some free time, and I like to work. I like to compose. I do it because I love to, and it makes money. And also, these songs that I'm writing are not under any NDAs with any clients. So that means I can show you guys how I'm working. And these are going to integrate my own personal music library, which will be up soon under humanmusic.org. You see, I'm going against the grain of all of the automated, super hyper precise uh, AI and whatnot. I'm doing organic human music. This one is a little early. See this note right here? Let's move it a wee bit. So today we have only an hour to stream because I have a student coming in for bass, and so the challenge is to come up with a song in an hour. So I improvised the drums, and then I improvised some bass over the drums. Now I'm just making sure the bass is matching the drums. There it goes. Yeah, because I don't remember exactly, how I played the drums. So when I did the bass, I missed a lot of the little like hits and anticipations and changes and stuff. So I could, of course, take time to learn and play properly, but in the interest of time, I'm just editing to make it all fit. All right, we're gonna open up a guitar track now. I think the guitar track should be in stereo because we're gonna use, just again, in the interest of time, we're gonna use a really simple solution here, which is my Pod Express. This thing is a whole amp and pedals solution. So we're gonna, let me see. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna take the headphone output and just use a mini plug that I was using yesterday for a little synth. I'll just take the headphones output from the pod. I'll plug in power to it. And this kind of thing happens in real life. Sometimes you get a urgent call from a client saying like, "Oh, we have a commercial and we couldn't clear the rights. We need something for in 1 hour for the client for the meeting." 1 hour is pushing it, and it hasn't happened too often. But sometimes they give you 2 hours or 4 hours or a little bit of time, and you have to be super economical with your time. So you have to be very practical with how you choose to do things. So this bass is going back in its case, and I'm pulling out the Telecaster guitar. I mean, if this was a life or death thing, and I had to really make sure that I had something in an hour, it's not the case, right? It's just me and you guys. I would probably just go in the box. I would probably just open up soft synths, software drum machines, and use the keyboard controller and quickly come up with something super cool using sample libraries, whatnot. And and that would be it. But I still felt like I wanted to. So why not? Why am I not getting this sound? All right, there it goes. Let's find a preset I like. Right, we have to tune it. Oh, wait a minute. have to get out of the preset. Here, let's let you guys see what I'm doing with the pedal. Right, now I have to tune this thing. It just came back from the luthier where I had a graphite nut installed in this guitar. I was having trouble with the plastic nut it came with, and couldn't fix it myself satisfactorily. So I took it in. I had the guys at my luthier shop. Right, sounds nice. New track, guitar, and we want it to be stereo. And the input will be 5 and 6. ADAT 5 and 6 because it's on my extension interface. Record enable. Levels look good. A little lopsided. Bring up right side a little bit. There it goes. Sounds great. Thank you, PIB. Hook, you're Italian. Good to know. Sounds nice, right? The Pod Express does the job. Now, I don't want delay because I don't know if that... Well, I could leave the delay and then tap the tempo. But the tempo is going to fluctuate because I didn't use a metronome. So, let's see. All right, so let's do it in sections, right? So I'll try. I actually like this idea that I just started doing here. Simple. And now using a sound that I already like saves me time mixing later too, right? So if you already get something that you really like, you're not going to be fiddling with plugins and whatnot. I probably should use a direct box and feed the clean guitar as well. You know, proper studio procedure would be that, because in case you need to have that. But you know, again, we need to be quick because my student's about to arrive. So let's do it. So we'll do that little hook that the bass does, and then it goes. Let's see how that goes. All right, so let's go. So a C major 7 to to a D minor 7. And at the end, I'll do this Hendrix chord here, the sharp 9. So. Alright, so as you see, I started recording before to give me time, so that covered up what was coming. So I need to open that up always. And let's listen to how that's sounding. I need to do a little fade here. Now here I go to dong. Right, so this is a F. F down to E. So. And go to the D. All right, let's just listen and play along first before I record. All right, let's get to that point to where it goes to the E, or to the A rather. Okay. Almost. Right? Sometimes when there's a cool bass riff, it's nice to double it on guitar, oftentimes. Y'all still there? Are we still streaming? Sometimes it cuts and I don't notice. Oh no, it stopped. Did it? It stopped.